creating these homes out of nothing it's a lot of fun. The leads that come in from those videos are incredible because people are calling to actually see those homes and they don't exist.
Wow. So not only is this an amazing offering to a builder or a developer, but you're using this as lead generation. This whole thing is like a different way of thinking about the world. Jason Abrams coming in from Austin, Texas, and I'm joined by Nicole. Nicole, how are you doing?
I am great, Jason.
You guys are crushing it, and it's kind of unique the way that you do business.
So prior to real estate, I was in the apparel industry. So I ended up having a little girl, and that world had to come to an end because I couldn't travel at 30 days at a time. So what did I do? I ended up getting into the real estate business, and now I'm actually really enjoying what I'm doing because it dovetails the manufacturing of apparel as in manufacturing these videos that are basically selling dirt and actually a house that hasn't even been manufactured yet.
You end up in the real estate world, you're doing really high-end real estate. So how do you define luxury when it comes to residential real estate? Like, what is the luxury buyer and seller? Because people say to me all the time, Jason, I want to be in luxury. And I'm always like, well, what is that?
It's a discerning customer that really doesn't necessarily want you in their business. They want you to know what they want before they want it. In a nutshell.
I love that. Okay, so tell me, because you have a really unique way of doing it. The properties that you're purveying don't actually exist. Is that right?
Correct.
Well, so tell me about how did you get involved in this?
So a developer out of Seattle wanted to sell a couple of properties, and he had drawings, but didn't have really much else to work off of. So what we ended up doing is creating a virtual video, and everything that you see in the video is what you get. So that becomes part of the construction contract and actually an exhibit to the construction contract.
Wait a second. I'm going back to the video for a minute because, look, making a video isn't new. But this idea that everything they see in the video is actually what they're going to get. Any video I see, I'm getting the countertops I'm seeing in the video. Is that right?
That's correct. So
how do you do that?
So our team is very technically savvy. And so they create this beautifully rendered video that even drops in the views that you're going to see out your back door, the pool, the fire, the outdoor living space. It's as if you're living in it. Eventually we'll go to VR. I've actually talked to some people about that, but it is what sells the product. And it's been incredible.
Okay, so if I came to you and said, I got an artist rendering, I got my plans, I've already picked all my stuff. So in essence, I'm building a spec house without actually building the house.
Correct.
And then what does it cost?
So it's not for the faint of heart. Here we go. It costs us about $20,000 to create this product.
Okay. Now, is that each time you do it, or did it cost you $20,000?
A video, correct. But it easily 10 times itself.
Wow.
And remember, Jason, I was on another team prior to doing this now. I left that team in 2020 of November and went all out and didn't really have my business set up very well. I just went and did this. And so that, it's just kind of snowballed itself, and the leads that come in from those videos are incredible because people are calling to actually see those homes and they don't exist, and they may want something now. And so guess what? We put them into something that they can receive now.
Wow. So not only is this an amazing offering to a builder or a developer, but right. You're using this as lead generation for the person who says, oh my gosh, I didn't realize that wasn't real. That's amazing. Well, do you have anything like it?
No, they don't want to wait for the building process. So we'll move them into something else that works for them now.
So how long does it take from start to finish to make one of these videos?
About 4 to 6 months. And it depends on if, the home has been through approvals and different things like that. So it's a process. It's not, a quick process either. I mean, we're trying to speed it up in different ways, but also the quality can't be compromised. The quality is very, very important to the production of these videos. It's not, a lot of people go out and put plans and renderings on the internet, and that's fine. We've done that too. But once you put the video out, it's a totally different level.
It's so bizarre because prior to us chatting today, I watched one of these videos. I had no idea that home didn't exist.
Right.
That's so crazy. I feel like I'm fine. This is like a goof or something, because when I watched it, I was like, oh my gosh, I've seen a million videos like this. But now to find out the home isn't actually there?
It's not there. It does not exist yet. But it makes our clients feel comfortable going into contract on a home that's not there yet, because they can actually see what they're going to get. And most of the clients end up, making a few changes which they can do at this point, or adding on. For instance, we had a client add on an office, a private office to one of the houses, and different things like that. It's really, really beneficial because you're really catering to that luxury client that wants things the way they want it.
Here's the truth of this. Every realtor watching in the Realtorverse right now, and there's a giant multi-Realtorverse, they're all watching this and their heads are exploding and they're thinking, 4 to 6 months to make a video is insane. $20,000 is insane. You have an average sales price that might justify it. But if there was a model here that's duplicatable, it sounds like you're first lead generating for spec builders or vacant lots. Where does this process begin?
So developers, builders, investors, people with luxury vacant lots, individuals with luxury, vacant lots. We're also talking with somebody in the commercial space. So for instance, when you're pitching, let's say that a city on a development that they really can't visualize, we can create that for them. And then you're getting into places where we're creating $100 million deals. Let's say, changing a mall into another type of a project. So we can do all of those types of things.
And are the people that make these, are they part of your org chart?
They're part of our team. So that, and also we have an interior designer that we work with as well. We also now have started adding different architects into our group of our sphere.
It sounds like I'm lead generating for developers, builders, vacant lots. Then I'm working with them to capture their vision of an end product. Then I'm taking this thing all the way through planned and stamped architecture plans into final selection.
Correct.
Then once I'm there, I'm then turning this over to my video team who's literally moving mountains.
Right.
Metaphysically speaking.
And it's not only the video team. I mean, it's the interior designer. I mean, it's a lot. When you're putting all these pieces together into one finished product, and the finished product is the video.
So once I have the video, I'm then using that to market for buyers for that home, which will then give me two types of people three people, I guess. I'm going to get the buyer who wants that home that might buy it. Then I'm going to get the buyer who wants a home right now that can't buy that one because it doesn't exist yet, who I'm going to start working with. And then I'm probably going to get some seller or builder who thinks your stuff is amazing and wants to do business with you.
Correct. So that's happened. All those scenarios have happened.
Those are my scenarios. I love that. And then it's rinse and repeat.
Right. Right.
So let me ask you two more questions. When you find a builder or developer that says, I love this, I'm in. Mm-hmm. In the current residential real estate business, we then do a whole bunch of work. Maybe the house sells, maybe it doesn't. Maybe we get paid, maybe we don't.
Right.
Are you taking that risk, or are you protecting yourself through some sort of an agreement?
So that's tied into the agreement that if they don't stay with us, they pick up the cost of the marketing.
Okay, cool.
Jason, when I started this, though, I did take on, and I had no money. Let's put it this way. I had nothing because I left a team and I was just, helping this gal out. And I really was a little nervous. And I said, okay, I'm going to do this. And I contacted a developer and said, okay, I will do the renderings. And he's been an amazing client and an amazing help. And he said, the American dream was built on that, people taking risk.
I think it's so awesome. All right, Nicole, I do a lot of interviews. Is what I do here. And it's rare that I haven't heard any part of it. Like usually I get in and I'm like, oh, seller seminar. That's really awesome. What are you doing differently? This whole thing is like a different way of thinking about the world.
It is different. It's fun. And I really, really enjoy it too. I mean, the creating nothing, creating these homes out of nothing it's a lot of fun. Just especially when you start to see the video developing and, images coming across your screen and you can tweak things. So you're building these houses and you can tweak them. You can, put different furniture in and no, that's not, you can change things out. It's awesome.
So you're thriving as an entrepreneur and you could have, it sounds like you're breaking new ground. Why did you decide to do this within Keller Williams?
I love Keller Williams. So far, it's been an incredible place to, bounce ideas off of different people. It's just an incredible platform. You can build a business, not only your own, but within the business, which is incredible too.
Nicole, you inspire me. You have a new idea for an industry. Thank you for everything you're doing for Keller Williams and everything you're doing for the industry at large. I'm grateful.
Thank you. You too.
All right, friends, that's Nicole. The idea, selling homes that don't even exist. The model, well, it's not that complicated of a model, although good luck pulling this one off. You're going to advertise for developers, builders, people that have lots. You're going to capture their vision. Then you're going to help them go all the way through stamp plans. Then you're going to do all the interior design. Then your amazing media company is going to come in and create an absolute knock your socks off video of the property that doesn't even exist. Then you're going to lead generate the heck out of it and sit back and probably end up in more wacky real estate adventures. Nicole, did I get it right?
We definitely want to start working with other agents and developers to bring this to other markets.
I love it. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. See ya.